Hey everybody, so you're going to have to get a profile today. I thought I would be where I need to be and in a parking lot by now, but it is crazy traffic. So it is just stop and go, and I'm leaving this message live, and guess what? On time. Pretty exciting. GinaB-TV at 12:12. Okay, so before I tell you my message for today, I just have to say, so yesterday at 12:12-ish, I left a picture. I didn't leave a live video. Some days, you just don't know what to say. Some days, you just look to a picture with a quote, and that sums it up, right? So that was me yesterday. So even though I am on a mission to do this daily, I really am. I'm committed to doing it daily. And at this point, I don't really know how many people are following, but I really do hope that it's a blessing. Like I said at the beginning, it's not about me. It really is about blessing others with this. So I do hope it grows. So keep sharing it, or, whatever, to just, if it can be a blessing to you, it can be a blessing to others. And maybe if your settings aren't set to get it automatically live or at the top of your news feed, that's so easy to change. So you have to do more than just like the page, Gina Beck, Mary Kay Pink, Cadillac Sales Director. You have to do more than like it. When you go to follow, you actually have to go into your notifications and change the notifications to show it first in your feed, and then also to get notifications of when I go live, and then you're more likely to actually catch it. So anyway, just a little tip for being able to watch. Okay, so my message for today, you could see in the post title, is who are the 5 people you hang out with the most. So it has been said, and it is true, that you become like the people you hang out with the most. Now, you have to dig a little bit deeper on that one and think, who do I hang out with the most? Because it might not be actually people in person. They might not be in your space. So it's really, who are the 5 people you spend the most time with in the course of your day? Because it could be someone that you listen to. Maybe there's a podcast or whatever that you listen to every day. And that is a very constant exposure. That it will definitely influence you. So think outside the box on who are the people that you hang out with most during the day. But it is true that they not only influence you, but you do tend to become like them. Think like them, talk like them, act like them. So that would cause reason to be aware of who are those people. And think about it. I know back in high school, oh my gosh, did I dress like my friends and definitely talk like my friends. Even I noticed when I was a young new mommy, hold on, I gotta make sure I turn in the right place. I remember being out in public somewhere. I don't know, I was talking to another adult, and hold on. Okay, I'm at the right place. So I was talking to another adult, and I said something to the effect of something about going potty. Do you have to go potty, or where's the potty? And she looked at me like, are you kidding? Did you just say the word potty? And that's when I realized, oh my word, the people I hang out with the most are all my toddlers. It had totally changed my vocabulary. And I was talking to everyone like I talk to my children. I'm like, I need to see some adults more often. Get out of the baby talk. So, we can become, just like that. So think about, or is it maybe watching, I don't watch TV, but are you a TV watcher? And do you watch soap operas? Maybe that's why drama's in your life all the time, right? Because if you're exposing yourself to these dramatic stories, you kind of live in a world and maybe things seem more dramatic than they really need to be, right? So definitely think on that. But the 2 little cents that I'm going to have to share at the end is, one, I feel like one of my top 5 people, whatever, is God. Spending time in the morning, and I really embrace the whole pray without ceasing, all day long. Things are prayers, or it's not just when people say, I'll think about it. You can think, but in my mind, I'm a visual person. Thinking is wheels turning in my head. But if I can release that little tape, right? The tapes, the cassette tapes, how they ring around like that, old fashioned. So if I can quit it going around and around in my head and make it go whoop, and one of the wheels, one of the sprocket things comes loose, and then that tape just goes up and out of my head into heaven, right? Then I'm turning my thoughts into prayers, all right? It's because I'm giving it to God instead of spinning my wheels in my head. So that's how kind of I think about pray without ceasing, constantly talking to God like throughout the day? Or do I have to jump into his word, or do I need to see a quote everywhere, in different places of my world so that I can hear? So that is one. I mean, I think he should be one of your top 5. And another food for thought would be, I'm moving forward in this parking spot, baby. I'm going to have pull-out access. That person just left. Okay. The other thought is you. I mean, that's not really the intention of who are the 5 people you hang out with the most. But I mean, honestly, you are the person that you hang out with all the time. So, oh my gosh, be careful. Listen to the things that you tell yourself. Oh my word. So if you're telling yourself all day, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I don't have time, I'm too busy, oh my gosh, whatever. I mean, like negative stuff that we would like never say to other people out loud, but we tend to say them to ourselves in our head, like, oh my gosh, that is not a fun person to hang out with all day. So you gotta be the person that you want to be with all day long, because guess what? You can't escape yourself. So that's just kind of a fun little twist on it. But anyway, so I'm about to enter this restaurant. We have our monthly Pink Cadillac huddle with the Pink Cadillac director. So once a month, I get to choose to be around big thinking, world changing, women helping entrepreneurs who are I just love, fabulous friends. Just caring, giving big hearts. And so I choose to be around them. So who do you choose to be around today? And just know that you can change it all. You can totally influence and make a difference in your life by seeing who is influencing you. All right, make today excellent.